Hello, everybody. We are here. Ange is just getting ready before we go start. We are here, though. We're here with our Cagelocke. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. I'm glad that we get to do this. Are you all set, Ange? Oh, there we are. There she is. We're here. Oh, wait. There we go.
Aloha.
Aloha. Leloons.
Hi, guys.
But yeah, here we are. Back with Cagelocke. So, last stream, we lost.
Again.
I lost to an Elekid.
And I lost to a muck.
To be fair, if Muck, because Muck is already annoying when he used Minimize, but yours had Moody, which didn't help it.
Minimize and Moody and Pain.
And my issue was Elekid for some reason just was KOing everything, and all my team was already at low damage anyway. So
we have a new rule, guys.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, we can't heal in battle. We're getting rid of the hardcore rule, besides set mode, and we're keeping 6 Pokemon in the gym. But because we've realized we can't do hardcore together, we're gonna heal in battle.
I mean, I don't think it was that we couldn't do hardcore. I think it was just the fact that we were just having issues.
If you want to call it that, sure.
But we're still doing the cage matches. We're still doing level caps. We're still doing everything else like that in between. So
I've got water.
I should get water. I had like 3 balls at work, so.
Hydrate, guys.
But hello, Kyle. Hello, Carrie. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope all the lurkers are doing well. And we're going to have fun. We're going to get to the 3rd gym, and we're just going to have a fun time tonight. I was like, are you saying something?
I kind of spaced out there for a second, to be honest with you.
I mean, fair.
It bugs me because I can't see you, so I'm like, never sure if you're not done talking or not. Yeah, I have to look at the stream delay.
I just realized the title, for some reason, has a question mark instead of. Why did I do that?
With Angie? Who knows?
It was supposed to be, like, you know how it's the W with the slash?
Yes.
For some reason, put the question mark on the line. Anyway, that's fixed. But yeah, we're here with Cagelocke. And we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna start with a cage match. And we're gonna do a quick team recap.
Probably do a team yeah, I was gonna say.
I gotta have the game pulled up because I don't have that on my screen. Now I do. So
I guess I will start with, we'll go one over each other.
Yeah, because how many Pokemon do you have on your team?
3.
Okay, so do I.
Yeah, we finally have a decent match.
They also can't see our team, but it's fine.
Why is it doing that?
Because the screen, the top screen shows that they're on the bottom screen, and we're not capturing the bottom screen.
I literally told you to do both.
I don't have the space on the layout.
You make space.
It's not that easy.
You could put yes it is. Put a little box.
We can just say what we have, it's fine.
It's not the... Fine, alright. I'll do one, you do one, I do one, you do one, basically.
Yeah. Hey, Brian.
Okay.
Hi, Ryan. I just want to say hello and listen to Angie. Hope you guys are doing well. Alright, so yeah, let's just go straight into this.
Alright, so I have Nugget the Haxorus, which you can't see because my luck. But he is Nugget. He's amazing. He was my starter, with the brave nature.
No, I don't think
he is up at...
We don't...
I know. He has up in speed, No, up in attack, down in speed, with Dual Chop, Leer, Assurance, and Dragon Rage. Go ahead, Kevin.
This is Oogie Boogie, the Chandelure.
What a name.
I was just thinking of the Nightmare Before Christmas character. And... Oops. No, I'm like, why is it not working? Oops. That is the ability with Smog, Confuse Ray, Flame Burst, and Hex. I forget if I have to check in a minute. But I mean, your turn.
Okay, I have Cupcake the Dusclops with Astonish, Confuse Ray, Nightshade, and Disable. He is neutral nature, and there's his ability right there.
We have say his name and he appears, Joe Hendry de Rayquaza. With this ability. With Twister, Scary Face, Crunch, and Hyper Voice. And your last Pokemon, Edge?
I have Basil the Maractus with Peck, Mega Drain, Synthesis, and Growth. It is a up in attack, down in special attack, which is not... it's okay. And that is its ability.
Yeah, my last Pokemon is Chair Grape. I forget why I named it this thing, but it's a the middle evolution of Scolipede. Whirlipede. It has Defense Curl, Rollout, Poison Sting, and Pursuit. And that's what we're looking at. Now, I forget. I do have a fossil still. So I do have an encounter token still.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did use it on... I forget if I used it on Chandelure or Whirlipede. I used it on one of those two. The one that I originally had.
I used it on Whirlipede.
I think it was, yeah. And that was just because, unfortunately, who did die? I forget. Spearow.
And I lost Acorn by Barrel, which I'm really sad about because I actually genuinely wanted it.
But yeah. But that's where we're at. It's randomly summertime, apparently.
Well, we're going to be doing, starting off the stream with a cage match.
Yep.
Kevin, do you want to talk first, or do you want me to?
I'm gonna get water, so honestly, not that I have to go far for that, but honestly, it gives me a reason to get up.
Cool.
Just shoot me a text message whenever you're all set, because I'll probably just run upstairs after.
Okay.
Remember, chat, you guys can give us some, like, thoughts and opinions, but obviously just don't spoil in the chat. Like, Pokemon names, stuff, just be like, you know, you could just be, like, if we ask me, like, hey, what do you think of this? You could just say, good, bad, yay, nay, say his name, I don't know.
Make sure you take your phone with you.
Yeah. Alright, have fun, chat.
Alright. I'm gonna wait till he... Spear's on my side, hold on. Alright, so we have a good matchup this time. We both equally have 3 Pokemon, which is nice. And we don't have something that overpowers the other by a lot, so that's not bad. So, let's discuss. So obviously we know Dragon Rage is banned in the cage match. So, you know, obviously bringing Nugget into the match would be pretty awesome. Up in attack, down in speed. That's a pretty awesome nature for him. Skill Link won't do too much. Unfortunately, right now, I don't think it can really learn any moves, but honestly, it's still not a negative ability. It's still not bad. And again, Dual Chop is pretty nice. You know, Leer's great, and Assurance is good coverage. But the thing is, the reason why I say no Nugget is just because if he brings out... I didn't hear if he had any dragon moves on Rayquaza or anything. I'm assuming it has Twister. So we do have to be careful of that because, you know, again, yes, Twister's not that powerful, but still scary. So I probably might not bring Nugget in for that reason alone. And plus, I would do more damage with another Mon anyway for Rayquaza. So he's definitely a Mon I want to bring in, but without Dragon Rage anyway, I can't really do much with him. Besides maybe using him to just tank anything. So he's our backup, I should say. So Nugget, while I love you, I don't want to risk losing this either because Paxos is an amazing Mon, and losing it to a Twister from Rayquaza would be terrible. Cupcake, Dusclops is really good. You know, having a ghost Pokemon is pretty awesome. Astonish, Confuse Ray is great because Confusion is absolutely wonderful for him. Nightshade is just good for equal damage, and Disable is really good for disabling any scary moves that Kevin could throw out at us. And having Heat Proof is great because if he does send out that Chandelure, and he uses a fire move, Heat Proof would be perfect, especially with the neutral nature that Dusclops does have. I'm assuming he might go with the Chandelure just because a ghost type having it early on is really good. And plus, he has an advantage over Maractus. He might think I might use Maractus and might send out Chandelure to use fire moves and knock it out in one hit. So sending out Cupcake would be good because not only are we... It is sucky, yes, for both ghost types, but at least I'm a neutral nature, and plus, Dusclops is pretty tanky. So even then, Chandelure can't do much, you know, having a fire move, and I don't know how many ghost moves he might know. I think Heat Proof is really good. You can disable anything, so I could disable a ghost move if I wanted to. Use Confuse Ray to confuse Chandelure. Astonish can flinch. Nightshade just is Nightshade, as you guys know, so I think that might be our good option. You know, again, and if he uses the flame move, Heat Proof automatically weakens the fire move. So I wonder if that's our play to go. Again, you guys can feel free to tell me what you guys think. If Kevin goes for the Chandelure, though. That's what I gotta make sure. If he doesn't go for the Chandelure, it's not really going to do much in the long run. But then we have, obviously, Basil Maractus. It is, you know, good. It has healing moves. You know, Mega Drain and Synthesis are obviously so good when it comes to healing. The only thing that I don't like is that Peck is pretty weak, and then, you know, wasting a turn with Growth is very hard unless we use Synthesis. Plus, Synthesis only can heal so much without the sun. So unless he has, God forbid, I don't think he has an ability that can alter the weather and make the sun come out. If he does, then Synthesis would be great. But I can't count on that. That's like a 1 in a million chance. So, God forbid, you know, if he does have a sun set up, great, but he can't rely on that. So, and I think, the thing that I think is Maractus is already really frail. You know, again, he has Chandelure, which is a fire type, and the only thing I could really do, if I don't have anything. Peck is not going to do anything to Chandelure, because Chandelure is very, physically tanky. And again, one fire type move, Maractus is dead. He's not very bulky at all. So, I would only use Maractus if he only really had a good, like a weak water type, or water rock like Omastar, Ammonite. I wouldn't want to go with Basil as my number one, unless I was going to, you know, purposely sack it, or hope to God he has a Pokemon with Drought, which is not likely. So I think Maractus is safe to stay where he's at. Kenai is a really good ability for it, you know, eventually, I'm sure. But in the long run, as we know, Maractus is not the best mon to use, obviously. So I think I'm going to go with Cupcake, just to ensure we have Heat Proof. We have a neutral nature on it, which is pretty awesome. And again, ghost types are pretty good. And yes, even though Chandelure does exist, I'm hoping Cupcake is a little bulky. And again, we have Disable, we have Astonish, we have Confuse Ray. I think we can survive. I don't think we have a rule agreed on to see what moves each one has at this given time, so I'm going to assume at least Chandelure has at least one ghost type move. I don't know if I'm allowed to look that up. I probably should have asked Kevin that before we started. But I think the goal is, again, Cupcake is neutral nature. It has Heat Proof, which is already helpful enough. And having Nugget, yes, Dual Chop is great, and having the up and attack is wonderful. but again, one Twister and we could be screwed right then and there. So Assurance doesn't really do much against Rayquaza, and Dual Chop, while it's a good move, I feel like Twister is going to take up more than we do with Dual Chop to Rayquaza especially. So I think to save myself from losing Nugget, I do want to go with Dusclops. I think we're going to go with Cupcake for this. Let me do that real quick. Put that on Showdown. Just so we have that set in stone. I think that's the best option we got. So we're going to go with that. And again, it's not going to be a perfect team, obviously. We can't do any items, obviously, as well. But he has Heat Proof, which is actually really good. And it was level 50, we said. So let me do that. And yeah, level 50. Cupcake. And let's see. If you guys have any opinions on the two, feel free to let me know. I just think this is the best option we got. And then we set the EVs to 1. And it is a neutral nature, obviously. Let's see. Oops, didn't mean to do that. He's got a quirky nature, so let's do that. Do quirky. Perfect. And then let's validate that. Perfect. Alright, let me text Kevin, tell him he's all set, and then I'm going to disappear for a couple minutes. Alright. We are good.
Okie dokie.
Alright. I will disappear.
Okay, dear.
Yeah. Let me know when you're back. Text me. Oh, if my mom, if I were you, I would stop sharing your screen. If my mom has to walk by, just put the BRB thing up. Just put it up completely.
Got it.
Alright.
Okay.
Just so we're not worried.
That's fine.
Alright, guys. Don't like Kevin cheat.
Alrighty. This is going to be
whenever you want. He's covered it up before he works his team.
This is going to be an interesting.
He covered this up, so he's building his team. Okay.
This is going to be an interesting cage match because the thing is that I don't know what to use. I'm not using Rayquaza. I'm as much as I would like to. I think it wouldn't be smart. Because the thing is that if for some reason she goes instead of Haxorus, then I feel like that would. Well, actually, hold on. Cause let me see what. Let me just look and see what he knows. Yeah, see, the only thing with Rayquaza is the fact that he only knows Twister, Scary Face, Crunch, and Hyper Voice. So even then, Rayquaza's not really the best Mon. And it's just fine, because I don't really want to waste his chance anyway. So it leaves us with Chandelure and Whirlipede. Why is my camera... this is where it's interesting because... So she has a Haxorus, which could be scary. She has Dusclops, which honestly, the thing with Chandelure is that we do know Confuse Ray. And if she goes into Dusknoir, because I don't know, I feel like she wouldn't use the Haxorus. But the last time I said that as well was with the Huntail, and that screwed me up. What's the last Pokemon she has? I forget already. I'm trying to think. I don't remember her last Pokemon, and that's actually annoying. But it's fine. And the thing with Whirlipede is that we have Whirlout, which can be scary. What the hell is the last Pokemon she has? I don't remember now. Shoot. Chat, do you guys remember what the last Pokemon is? You don't have to tell me if that's the one she's using, but I'm literally trying to remember what it is. Because here's the thing. Haxorus, while that's scary, I feel like if we can Confuse Ray it, we might be okay. Dusclops, we can easily take out with Hex. It's killing me what that last Pokemon is, though. It's not Bibarel. I'm totally drawing a blank. Because the thing with Poison Sync, does Hex? Smog has a chance to poison. The thing with Chandelure, though, is the same thing. I know she doesn't have a water type this time, which is good, because that's what screwed me over last time. And honestly, Chandelure would be good to keep in, like, as a... Probably would be good to use for TMs, because honestly, this is all that he's going to learn anyway. So that, honestly, might be our best bet. Because if she goes into the Haxorus, the only thing I can use for Haxorus is Rayquaza, and I don't want to risk Rayquaza. I just realized I was at desktop mute, so you guys couldn't hear any of this. I don't want to risk losing Rayquaza, despite the fact I would love to have something for his advantage, but I don't think it's smart. And Whirlipede is good. But I don't think it's good enough for a cage match. Maybe for the next one we do? Because, I mean, Pursuit would be good against Dusclops. Poison Sting has the risk, and we can obviously raise our defense, but I honestly think, and the only thing that, again, it's gonna suck to have to lose any of these three. But I gotta go in thinking that I can win. So I think what I'm gonna do is that I'm 100% gonna go into the Chandelure. I'm gonna go into Chandelure, I think. It makes the most sense, just because... Is it Smog? Smog and Confuse Ray. I definitely think this makes the most sense. I mean, the ability doesn't help us either, unfortunately. But honestly, it could be worse. Okay, so we're going to level 50.
I don't have it.
I
don't have it.
It's nature. What is his nature? Lonely.
I don't have it.
And then we'll just go... Why is it? There we go. I think that's it. Let's make sure before I go in. So it has the lonely nature. Level 50. I really just spelled that name wrong. Smog, Hex, Confuse Ray, and Flame Burst. Yeah, okay. I think that's our best option here. That's our best option. Again, it's annoying that this have it be that way, because I don't want to risk having to lose Chandelure. Because the only other issue would be, obviously, the Dusclops being super effective on Ghost, but I think we'll be okay either way. I really do. I'm gonna text her saying I'm all set, and we'll dive in. But definitely let me know what you guys like. Not obviously give away stuff, but whatever you think, if the plans work. And I hope you guys are all having a good Wednesday.
Kevin, I told you not to undo my thing.
All good.
But too late now. You literally just saw me walking back and forth. I literally told you to keep it on.
Yeah. It was only a second.
It doesn't matter. I told you to keep it on.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm all set whenever you are.
Wait a second.
Alright. Where's the shutdown screen? Oh, right here. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off. No, that's not you. That's... What the... There it is. And pull up showdown. You can send the battle over if you want.
Can you block my screen for a second?
Yeah. All set.
Hold on.
All set?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can send it over whenever you're all set. You got the thing up to level 50, right?
I think so. Let me check. Don't walk in the background again.
If you need me to cover again, I can.
Don't walk in the background again, Mom. Block it.
Got it.
Go.
Bear with us for one moment, chat. Oh, good.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Did you want, by the way, I was gonna ask, did you want to do, because now that we have a full, not a full team.
I didn't hear a word you said. I didn't hear a word you just said.
Now that we have kind of a decent team, did you want to do, we don't want to make up for the first gym, right? Just start from this point forward.
No, just the second.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yep, send it over. Alright, let's see what Pokemon you used. Oh, I was right. It was the Dusnops. Dusnops?
I was right about you, too.
What is your last Pokemon, by the way? It's killing me. You have Haxorus, you have this thing. What is your last Pokemon?
Maractus.
That's what it was. I'm literally sitting here, I'm like, what the frig is your last Pokemon? So I had two musics playing in the background. Hold on. I realized I had the game still playing.
Also, cut some of the chat out in the corner. It's, like, bugging me. Also, I can't see your HP bar, nothing. Or mine, I should say. What kind of editing job is this?
Kind of a quick run together.
Well, don't do that.
There we go.
And cut the chat.
I did. Alright.
And then make it smaller because I can see your moves.
I mean, it's covered by everything else.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I want proper editing, not half-assery.
There. Alright.
We both had the same idea.
Wow.
Alright. Oh no. Hit yourself, please. No. I honestly forgot you had Hex.
I didn't expect it to do that much, honestly.
Well, it did a lot because you confused me.
Oh,
If
that's
you didn't
right.
confuse me, if you
That's
didn't
right,
confuse me
yeah.
and you just went with it, it wouldn't have done that much.
That's right, I forgot about that.
When I thought you had a ghost move, I didn't think it was Hex.
Yeah.
I went into this hoping you'd use a fire move because I had heat proof.
Oh, man.
I was like, yeah, if I send out Dusclops and he decides to go with Chandelure, he might try, if he doesn't have a good ghost type move, he might try to go for Flame Burst. And then heat proof will just take all the damage. No, I thought you had Hex.
No, that was a good thought process. I'll give you that too.
Because if you think about it, with Haxorus, like, yeah, I had good moves, but my thought was if you went for Rayquaza, Twister would have destroyed me.
See, it's funny because I was thinking the same thing, and I'm like, I don't want to risk losing Rayquaza right now, this early on.
But here's the thing, too, though. At least with Rayquaza, you don't have a dragon weakness because it's just flying.
He's still weak to dragon.
I think, isn't he just flying? I thought no.
No, dragon flying.
Oh. So yeah, so either way, it
That's
was
why
like...
ice moves are super effective on it. Or quad weak.
Because I was like, yeah, he's going to definitely... If he has to go for at least... Because the thing is, you would have killed Maractus and you would have killed Dust... You could have killed Dust... Well, obviously, Dusclops you killed.
Yeah.
But it's like... Maractus was pretty weak, and I thought with a chance, because Dusclops was a neutral nature.
I kept bouncing between Chandelure and Whirlipede. But I'm like, Whirlipede didn't have the best move set for Cagelocke.
You fixed the EVs, right? So they're not busted and broken?
Yeah, I put it to what it is, and then I put everything one.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because sometimes... Yeah. Alright, well, I lost my cupcake.
Yeah, EVs are all one.
Okay. Alright. A little sad, but it's okay. It's fine.
I'm
not...
No, it was a good battle, still.
Alright. Rest in peace, Cupcake.
Hey, Price. Alright, Oogie Boogie has incentives, and I already thought about which one I'm going to put on him, and I'm going to use TMs on Chandelure.
Okay.
Because this is the only moveset he's going to know, unfortunately, because it
So,
being...
let me ask, so TMs that you buy, right? No, you can't just put any random, right?
No, any TMs you buy, pick up, find, anything. The only things we can use is HMs, because obviously we have to use them in this game.
Yep.
But TMs is kind of goes based off what we have, which I don't even know what I have.
That Eviolite looks pretty nice. But I can't use it anyway. Alright, so now we have to do that movie thing. Ugh. I hate the movie stuff, I really do.
We'll fly through it quickly. I really wish it wasn't required.
Same. Yeah, I heard you.
Thank God for speed up.
How did we do this as kids?
Because we thought this was a cool concept as kids. I remember playing this a lot, this movie thing.
I don't remember if I did.
I tried a few different times, especially with my own Pokemon.
Just skipping through everything. I like how they fall asleep, but we literally do the same thing, and then they're like, oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm just gonna be like the audience.
Boring.
Oh.
I hate being forced to do this. on, twos. What do we have to do? Talk to the... What do we have to do? How do we do it? I don't...
And the concept of this idea is cool, but the problem is just that it's the requirement of it that's stupid. Vullaby apparently has slow start for some reason. That is actually kind of funny. I didn't think that the moves in this thing would be randomized. I mean, abilities would be randomized in this.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, actually. If only the Pokemon.
Watch the damn movie.
If only those were randomized too. That would have been funny. Although I guess it would have been tough because of the moves that you have to, because you're required to win them, but... As someone who's not unlocking the game a lot, those tutorials indeed did not... Yeah.
Can I leave now? Get me out of here. Cool. Alright, probably should look up the level cap for the next gym, huh?
Yeah, I think it's... 18, I want to say? 18, 19?
Let me check one. Also, again, I'm doing the puzzles.
You are?
Alright, the puzzles. 24.
Oh, I was way off.
Yeah. And where do we go? I forget. Oh, yeah, the boat.
Yeah.
The boat.
The boat.
Nice. No, I don't want to get there. We go. Cool.
Oh, you have the Zoroark.
Marie.
Oops.
Yay.
Now get out of here, Team Plasma. Thank you for cut.
Let me check Route 20. Yes, sir.
Apparently I didn't battle you. You got a mushroom.
Where's Route 20? Am I stupid?
No.
I feel like I'm slow. Oh, there he is. Eradicate. Ooh, 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 no. Don't give up.
That's a Blissey. With Sandstream.
Mm-hmm.
Battle me, lady.
Alright, back to the boat.
It's a Sandile.
I love Sandow. Oh god,
Sandow
Gurfy,
lines
hi.
are my favorite ground type lines. Like besides
Hi, Gurfy.
Clodsire.
Speaking of, that was literally weird timing.
He's like, you called my uncle from another region.
That was weird timing, literally. You said Clodsire and then whoop-ah! Alright, time for the boat.
Let me sail away on my adventure. I have people to visit and cities to see and Pokemon to catch.
Yes.
We're on the road to New York City.
Close enough. Alright, there's an item down here that I want. A super potion. Yeah.
I got a hyper potion.
Well, lucky you. I got a bike.
Hello, Mr. Clown Man. Thank you for the free bicycle. I always wanted one.
Alright.
Move, lady.
Ooh, a quick claw. Ooh, and a shell bell. Ooh, okay.
Ooh, Cherish Ball. Isn't a Cherish Ball kind of like a Master Ball? Or no?
I don't know, honestly. I don't think so. Alright, so we can go to where the desert area counter sewers. I'm also gonna buy more Pokeballs. Because I can. I'm also gonna sell some stuff I don't need. I'm gonna sell a no, actually, never mind, I won't. I'll keep it. You never know when you might need it. Alright, so let's go to the desert area. Ish area. Make sure there's no items I have to get.
Cherish Balls are like regular Pokeballs. Oh. I don't know who told me that Cherish Balls were like Master Ball. Oh, well, I got 5, so. Cool.
Oh, wait, can we get an encounter here? Hold on. The garden.
No.
No, but I think you can get something. Hold on. I think you can. Let's find out. Maybe not. I thought you could.
Maybe in later games.
I feel like I'm always coming to these areas and I'm like, hey, maybe in the trash bin? You can get lemonades though.
Yeah.
Alright. Do the desert area. Be in here actually, hold on. Anybody? Oh, the name reader. Sure, you can massage Nugget. Okay, maybe not. Alright. Yeah, the dowsing machine. That'll be good for money and items. I'm gonna do that now. Good to have it, honestly.
Thank you, Bianca.
Alright, I'm gonna get an encounter here, okay?
Yeah, I'm heading up there now as I speak.
Alright, survey says... Beyblade's back.
Oh, well, I was thinking you had that for some reason, but then I remembered that wasn't in this run.
I feel like I'm gonna kill it.
Alright, and my encounter is... this thing. God damn it.
Hey, it's Rich's favorite. Alright, let me catch this thing. I got the Beyblade.
Oh, great. I accidentally poisoned the swan.
How did you manage that?
Smog.
Well, where are you? I tried to catch it now.
Oh shit, wait, no, bad. I forgot you're a water type. I kind of forgot about that.
How? It's a swan.
I just, yeah, I wasn't, yeah. Frick.
Can you close my camera again when you're done?
No, you're good.
Thank you. You're good. Also, it's gonna die if you're not careful, Kevin.
Yeah, I know. I had to either throw the ball and
I mean,
hope it catches. Or I could throw a great ball. I don't think another water pulse will kill it.
Just do it.
Never mind.
Well,
Yeah, it still lived anyway. Oh no, that lived.
well,
But I can't risk that because one more water pulse will definitely kill it.
you're also slower, so I would just switch out.
The poison will kill it.
It's fine. I'd rather you kill it than not being able to run away in it.
Alright, well, so much for that encounter. What else could I have had that would have been better? Battle, apparently.
Careful, because you're weak now.
Tell me when I can put your screen back on, by the way.
You can. Shock drive. I'm looking around for items. Don't forget to use the dowsing machine. It does wonders.
Oh, hello, Baltoy.
Hey!
Goodbye, Baltoy.
Also, mine has a good ability, and I'm really sad it's gonna lose.
I very much would have rather had you over the Swanna. I know for a fact I would have been able to catch you.
Alright, now where we're going, I don't know, actually.
I'm going to the Pokemon Center.
Well, I just did something.
Don't we have to go underground?
Too late. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, wait, no, we're not. We have to do the gym, I think, first.
Do we?
Yep. Okay. Let me make sure I have enough healing. Now, are we only healing in gym battles?
We never specified that, so honestly, I don't think it matters.
Okay. I'd rather us not keep losing runs, so...
Exactly.
Okay. I am going to head to the gym. I'm going to bring up the gym puzzle because I'm tired of the puzzle.
We don't take on the gym first. we have Iris out first.
And oh, where is she?
Go to the gym, but okay.
Yeah. Now we go to the gym.
Now we go
sewers.
on the ground. Yeah.
Okay. Let me actually get Beyblade up in levels. Only problem with having Beyblade as a first form Pokemon is that he's
what?
He's very weak. What the heck was that?
Water.
She scared me. Alright. Let's see what we can get. Oh, okay, I guess we can't. We have to...
Well, we can get to two Pokemon, remember? We can pick one.
Right. Okay, what is it? Do I have to do these?
I will be honest with you there and say this. You do only have usually one of the options, but since it's both the same Pokemon, you really don't have a choice, that I will allow a reroll. Or we can...
I don't want the twin fish.
Or we can do the route. Nah, well, I guess it doesn't matter how we do it. These kind of battles is always interesting because it's like, it can go either way. Okay, those are definitely better options.
I think I'm gonna wait till I get through this. Just because I don't wanna...
Oh!
You know. Oh my god, now they're on the opposite sides now.
Yeah, look what my two possibilities are.
Wow. Alright, I'm just gonna go and battle.
I ain't gonna lie. I kinda want the Rhyperior.
If you want to try, it's up to you, but... Alright, I'm gonna battle the grunts here.
Because the thing with Salamence is nice, but I already have the Dragon type coverage. Rhyperior would be epic.
Epic.
I have to get rid of the Darkrai too, that's the only issue.
I'm waiting, so you do what you want.
I think I'm gonna go for the Rhyperior. I don't think I can pass up this. This is literally my first opportunity. And it's two incredible Pokemon that I don't think I can pass it up.
Valid enough.
Oh, please don't. And the Darkrai killed the rifle. God freaking damn it.
Just wait then, at that point. Alright.
No, but the... Mother and son.
A butterfly and a sun. Alright. I'm gonna get my encounter now. Let's see what I get. Give me... Hello? There we go. Glaceon? Okay. I like Vampy.
Vampy's good. So since... This is my question, I'll ask you honestly here. Since I already claimed I'm gonna go for the Rhyperior, if it's... Do I...
I wouldn't do it like that. I know you wanted it. If you were still doing the double battle, then yes. But I think because it's now... Once you go... Do what you want. If you want to... I mean, technically you killed both.
I ran away from the Salamence.
Well, there's your option. Just do it.
I mean, now I have Klinklang here. I don't want to feel like I'm taking the advantage of picking the best Pokemon, though. That's the thing. Because let me be honest here, Rhyperior literally is the best Pokemon here right now.
Do what you think.
But they were, because I know that's what we did last time. Was we picked up between the two we had.
The reason why I said no this time is just because I didn't want the Goldines.
And I respect that. I mean, we both gave each other an advantage in a way. I said
So do what you think.
Because I said you could run away from it.
So yeah, go for it.
Okay. I gotta once again take out Darkrai. Yeah, take out the Klinklang. That's fine.
Get another first form, which kind of sucks in the long run, but...
Oh. That's also not good. Shit. No. Okay,
Damn, Celia.
I hate this. I hate this. Forget it.
Hopefully you don't regret it later.
I have no choice. Like, literally, no matter what I do, it's gonna lose.
Alright, Tantor.
I knew you were gonna nail on that.
Okay, not bad. I think I can get some. We get something else in here too. Yep.
Oh,
right.
Yeah. Forgot about that actually.
All right. What is it?
Oh, this thing has Dragon Rage.
Joe would probably outspeed.
Hopefully Darkrai.
I don't want this thing.
Thank you for killing Gibble.
I don't want this thing again. We already know this thing is terrible.
The fact that you've gotten two of the same Pokemon you had in your last run is kind of funny.
Funny to you, I've gone all first forms and this thing.
Thank you for strength.
Who's got the worst fucking nature? Excuse my language. Alright. Well, at least we got some Mons.
Yep, I'm gonna go get my encounter in here. And then I'll go back. Something good? Okay.
Why do you get the better water type? What is this?
I've never used a Milotic before, so...
Really?
No. Maybe in
I love Milotic.
It's definitely not my favorite water type, but I know it can be used really good, so I'm not complaining here.
I'm gonna see when Fanpy evolves. Please be soon.
25, I want to say.
See if you're right. Yep.
Is it 25?
Yep.
So next gym.
Yep. Yeah, I have to wait. Play-Doh. 36. Search skit, please. I think it's 20, but... 22. Okay, so I can actually evolve it. Yay! I'll take that.
delicious thing.
I don't want to do rollout again, but I'm just going to do it just for the sake of it.
Come on, Milotic. What the?
Should have used a quick ball.
I don't have a quick ball.
Oh, I thought you did.
No. Oh.
I'm just gonna get Ada evolved because I don't think I can do much with.
Damn it! Uh-oh. Okay, that did not do much as I thought it would.
Careful. Alright, I'm gonna go for the gym. Okay?
Okay. Oh, for the love of phooey. Come on, Milotic. Now it's not shaking at all.
Alright. What is the puzzle?
There we go, finally. What was the name of Ariel's daughter in 2?
Melody.
Melody. I don't know why that name popped in my mind, but...
I always name it Melody, so.
Oh, really?
Alright, I'm gonna get the fresh water from this guy.
Ooh. Okay.
Alright, in the back of the room, the first cocoon. Wait, where's the guide? After the okay.
I'm gonna come back here for a moment. Let me just go heal and get some more potions. Whoops. And probably a few more balls if I can. Oops. I'm hoping I can get that Rhyperior.
You
I mean,
go for it?
huh?
You didn't go for it?
I didn't get that encounter yet.
Oh.
I'm going in it right now. Rhyperior. Ugh.
What is it? I'm not looking.
Tranquil.
Tranquil's not terrible.
No, it's not terrible. It's just I wanted the Rhyperior, but it's fine. I can use this. You're a stay in the ball. It's not even shaking. What the fudge?
Calm down, Kevin.
There we go.
Rosalia, hi. It's a pleasure. Not really. I don't have much for this. Uh-oh. Let's slash it.
And Doug, how are you underground in sewers? Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
I kind of forgot.
You kind of forgot how.
I forgot that just because Chandelure hovers doesn't mean those levitate. Why can't I get away from a freaking Doug trio?
It's actually fast. I hope you know that.
I'm really sad I didn't get that Rhyperior here.
It's okay, Kevin.
I do have the fossil to get a token, but...
Do what you want. The only one who can make that call is you.
No, I know. I'm gonna hold on to it because it's still early game, so...
I'm at the gym leader.
I gotta take on the gym. I am gonna level up these guys. So what did we say the level cap was? 24?
I think. Let me look. Don't wait. 24, yep. So I'm going to 23. I got all baby mons, a cactus, and a dragon. Needle arm? Needle arm's not bad. What does needle arm do? First.
The Larvitar.
I love that retire.
I should not have put you in the front.
Alright, I'm taking on the gym.
Okay, I'm just starting to take on the gym now.
Okay.
And a
Let's do
Regirock.
Not Gurfy, but Blurfy.
Gurfy's cousin.
Yes.
Or brother, I don't know.
Oh, Doug Trio, hi! You're kind of gave me bad luck with the duck tree. Okay.
Use magnitude, didn't it?
Yep. Luckily I have basil out. Eh. Thank God basil's out here. Please don't have an ice type move. Apparently you know Gust. Okay.
I don't know how the hell that would know Gust.
I don't know. I know he's fast and all, but Jesus. Please survive, Basil. Okay, it should survive another one. It's just Gust. It's not like it's Fly. Okay. You know, I'm honestly proud of Basil.
Oh!
I mean, I know Miraculous people don't care for, but... Hi, Giratina. Be careful. Your ghost. Be careful. Why am I helping you?
And this is the distortion form run, which is stronger than the regular form one.
Nope. You can check it if you want to check its movesets before you decide anything. Go for it.
Yeah.
All right, little Tantor. I probably should not use rollout. That's a bad. Yeah. Never mind, Beyblade. Yikes.
20.
Okay.
Does no Shadow Sneak and Ominous Wind, so either way.
Beyblade, no! Alright, I'm gonna switch. Oh, please don't have Pursuit of all things, please, I beg. Go Nugget. Bye, Stella. What? What? Why me? Good Lord Almighty. Okay.
Wow, really? You snap out of confusion in one frickin' turn.
Oh my God. Alright, Suicune. Raikou. Mesprit. What the fuck? What does Raikou have at this level? Both dogs, a legendary guardian. Like Burr, calm yourself. 24. Quick attack, roar, thunder shock, bite, and lair.
Have you seen anything
I'm
that's
afraid of
not legendary?
I don't know. I hope it doesn't have bite. Honestly, Beyblade might have to die here. Unless Tantor's ground. Okay, it is ground. Let me try Tantor and see.
This gym is freaking brutal. I mean, this is where we lost last time.
I probably just locked into frickin' rollout for no reason. Uh-oh. What? Oh, that's clutch! Oh, that's actually really clutch! Okay. Honestly,
I did not
that
know
was
it.
really clutch.
I did not know it could do that.
Yeah, you just saw what my ability was.
I mean, honestly, it wouldn't help anyway.
No, because if it can do that...
I'm not gonna have items anyway.
Still, though. Like, if it can pick up, like, berries like that... You know?
Fair enough.
I didn't know, I honestly didn't know pickup could work in battle.
Neither did I. And honestly, I was only like I was trying to look for the ability. I just happened to look in a moment and it just said that. I was like, oh.
That was actually very clutch. Because honestly, I was doing terrible, so... Pantor, I love you.
Never go wrong with Fampi.
No, you can't. Boss life, what would be nice? Hi, Blissey. Only problem is that once Fanpy evolves, he's gonna lose pickup anyway.
True.
Oh god, I gotta deal with a fucking pussy using soft boiled.
I'm gonna go heal at the Pokemon Center one last time, and then I'm gonna take on the gym myself.
Okay.
And then we have another cage match.
We're finally getting somewhere, which I'm happy with. I'm not gonna learn. Slam is nice, but its accuracy sucks. So no. Keyboard moves. Give up. I won!
I'm about to go take on the gym myself. Might go inside the door.
Ooh, confuse rate is pretty nice. Alright, I'm gonna go do there. Can I be allowed to evolve Fampi now, please?
I mean, realistically, we're supposed to have whatever we have going into the gym.
Okay. Fine. He's one level away!
I mean, if you want to evolve him just to see what he has, but that just means you can't use him in the cage match. That's how I would look at it.
How about I can evolve him, but I have to use him still as a Fampi if I...
I mean, I guess that could work too. That's only if you're going to use him in a cage match.
I know, but I don't know. I might, you know.
Right.
But I want to evolve him just to see what he's going to have. But I can still use him as a Fampi in a cage.
Yeah, oh yeah, because you know what he has.
Yeah.
As a
Do you mind?
Go ahead if you're curious.
Because honestly, I just want to see. I want to see what Tantor's gonna be. Alright, let's see what he's got.
Oops. It's fine.
Okay. That's pretty shitty. I prefer pickup. But... fine. Anyways, I will save. I will watch you take on the gym. Food. I know it's late, but I kind of want to order something.
Alright, let's take on the gym.
You want to pay for my dinner?
Yeah, but you don't have dinner.
Not really.
Brag on. Dude,
Remember, you can heal, don't forget.
the last time I saw you, I missaid your name.
No dinner? Okay.
What are you getting?
I don't know. I'm joking, you know.
I don't care. I want you to eat. Oh.
I probably should just order something. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, because I wanted to make sure TV, so.
You don't have to get it though for me.
Hmm?
You don't have to pay for it. I'm kind of joking.
Oh dear.
Hi, Metagross. You know I'm joking though, right?
Of course. But you also know I don't care.
That doesn't help me, Kevin. Is that a yes or a no?
That's fine, I don't mind.
So I can.
Go ahead. Oh, wow, I one-shot this thing.
Well, you are a Chandelier, and he is weak to... I don't know what to get, though. That's the problem.
Okay. That just happened, but you know what? That worked.
It's weird. I want, like, the Taco Bell burrito, but I want ice cream from somewhere. You know?
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm just in the mood for a 5-layer burrito. I don't know why. You know?
Order the burrito then.
But I want ice cream from somewhere.
Yeah, so ice cream at home.
No.
It's annoying that the Pidgeotto had a freaking sand stream, and no, that's not going away. Nice.
I actually genuinely hate that this is limited time.
What?
The nuggets.
Are they? Really?
It says it on here.
That is so sad.
It is sad. I
Oh,
don't want the fries. What?
You don't have to get the fries, do you?
No, but if it comes to come with a drink, you know.
No.
Well, if I just do the nuggets and the burrito.
Alright, I won.
Where's the burrito option?
What the hell?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, give me 1 second, I gotta take this. Chat, just give me 1 second. I just gotta talk to Angie really quick.
You see a double dash?
Oh, good. I'm unmuting us now. Alrighty, chat. Sorry, I just had to talk to Ange. That was just something I had to take care of. Anyway, so we both won. We can now move on. But that does mean we also have another cage match.
Indeed.
So do we want to do a quick little team recap for each other again? So kind of like that we know, like not that way. You know,
Up to you.
I mean, I feel like now that we have close to a full team, it probably doesn't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because honestly, again, I forgot the 3 Pokemon. I forgot you had a Maractus the last time. I only remember the first 2, so.
Even though I did a team recap. Alright, let me just order this.
Unfortunately, Maractus is a very forgettable Pokemon.
He's been helping me, though.
Well, I'm sure it's been good. I'm not saying it's not a good Pokemon. I'm just saying it's a very forgettable Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let me just order this.
Okay.
Excuse me. Alright.
You?
That was a cough.
Cough you?
Okay. Alright.
How many Pokemon do you have? 5?
5.
Oh yeah, because you got the other encounter and I didn't, so.
Yep. Alright, whenever you're ready.
Go ahead.
I have Basil, Maractus with Peck, Mega Drain, Synthesis, and Needle. There's the Nature, up in attack, down in special attack. There's the ability.
So you got Maractus. I have Boogie Boogie to Chandelure, Smog, Confuse Ray, Flame Burst, and Hex. Okay. And
I have Nugget.
Go ahead.
I have Nugget, the Haxorus with Dual Chop, False Swipe, Slash, and Dragon Rage. Up in attack, down in speed. There is the ability.
I got Joe Hendry, the Rayquaza, Twister, Scary Face, Crunch, and Hyper Voice. Next.
Okay. Okay. I have Beyblade, the let me think of the name.
Baltoy.
Baltoy, sorry. Beyblade the Baltoy with Ancient Power, Mud Slap, Rock Tomb, Psybeam. There is the Neutral Nature, and there's the ability.
Okay. I got Chargrape, the Scolipede. No, Whirlipede. Defense, Curl, Bug Bite, Poison Tail, and Pursuit.
I have Tantor for the cage match. It'll be a fan piece still, but with rollout, defense, curl, flail, and takedown. Up in attack, down in special defense. And it's What?
No, you finish.
Oh. And its previous ability that Kevin does know what it was because it happened to pick up. So, because it's different here, so.
This is Melody, the Melodic, with Recover, Refresh, Water Pulse, and Twister.
I have the Surskit with Bubble, Quick Attack, Sweet Scent, and Gust. It is down in special attack and up in speed.
It's a Surskit, or did you evolve it?
I did evolve it. Masquerade, sorry.
Oh. And then I've got Please Respond, Tranquil. With Leer, Quick Attack, Roost, and Air Cutter. So.
Cool.
Alright.
Alright, because I went first last time, you can go first this time.
Okay.
Unless you want me to go first because my food should be here anyway, so.
I mean, I don't care. If you want to go first, it doesn't really bother me. I gotta go
okay,
to
might as well.
So you know what? It makes sense.
Alright.
Alright, chat. I'll be upstairs, you text me and all that stuff.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Also, guys, like the stream. Alright, so. I think, kind of clear, that we're gonna have to go with a Pokemon that is not at risk for dying. And unfortunately, Kevin has more of a better team than that. Again, we are keeping Tantor as a Phanpy for it, because I just want to see what it was going to have. It is going to be a Phanpy if we use it in the match, just because, again, that's what we went into the gym with. But I'm a little nervous about using either Beyblade or... He does have the Milotic, which I am scared about. Milotic is very terrifying and very early game, especially when we only have a lot of baby mons. Now, provided I could use Basil, and God forbid he does have Milotic, Basil is good against water types. Obvious type advantage, but then he could also use Rayquaza, or even if he wanted to use Chandelure again, he really... Now, that's where I'm a little nervous, because I don't want to lose Basil. I know Basil is for us, type coverage, and it's really a better choice over two first form Pokemon. Now again, Beyblade does have a good move pool. Beyblade has Ancient Power, Mud Slap, Rock Tomb, and Psybeam. Neutral Nature with Pure Power, which automatically makes it better because now Mud Slap and Rock Tomb do more damage. And that's pretty cool. It's just, again, it is a ball toy. It is a first form Pokemon, so it's not going to do that much. Also, putting Beyblade against a Rayquaza does scare me a ton. Rock Tomb and Ancient Power are good. But again, that is a Rayquaza. The only saving grace is maybe our special defense is Rayquaza. But even then, it's a ball toy versus a Rayquaza. Same goes for Phanpy. While Phanpy is a really good Mon, it is not going to survive anything from a Rayquaza if he decides to use it. I have a feeling he is going to go for the Rayquaza because we are first form Mons. And if he does, he might think that he has the advantage that way. So putting a first form Mon against a legendary is definitely not a good idea. Again, if we did have Tantor being the Donphan that it is, going up against Rayquaza, that'd be so different. But it's not. It's going to stay a Phanpy. So both Beyblade and Tantor are very bad decisions, regardless of what he uses, unless he decides to use Whirlipede. That would be the only saving grace. But the likeliness of him using Whirlipede against half our team is not like... So, I'm thinking either Basil or Nugget. I kind of want to go Nugget just because of the high attack here, so I think we might do that. And just pray to God we can maybe outspeed or at least knock out Joe Hendry. I don't think Joe Hendry has more than Twister. So Twister only does 40. Yes, Stab is a thing, but I think Haxorus is pretty bulky and should, in theory, be okay if we used Dual Chop. And again, we have Slash. We can't use Dragon Rage, but I think Dual Chop will undoubtedly be really good, especially with an up and attack. I really think that. Plus Stab times 2 attacks, I think we do have a better chance. And I think it's a likely shot over the rest of his team. At least he can do neutral damage on Melody. You know, Tranquil is neutral damage, and then Shagrape is, at least it's decent damage. And again, up and attack, I think it's the best idea that we got here. Putting 2 first form Pokemon against any one of his team members is not a good idea. Unless he decides to use the Tranquil, but I don't think he's going. So, I think we're going to use Nugget this time around. I hope we don't lose him. He's an amazing Pokemon. I love Haxorus. And I'm going to be really upset if we lose him. So, let's put him into Showdown, and then we will get the battle underway. Well, we'll get Kevin here. I'm so sad about Cupcake. I miss Cupcake already. I'm gonna put Haxorus. There he is. He is Nugget. I hope to God we don't lose him. I will literally cry if we do. But whatever happens, happens. We can't change what happens. But we can't even use Dragon Rage, and that sucks. But Dragon Rage would be the answer to all of our problems right now. And he is a Brave Nature. And let's bring all the EVs down. And level 50. And it's a male, I think. Yeah, it's a male. Alright, and that's that. This is gonna be a very scary time. We are not looking too good here, but you know what? I'd rather have Haxorus out than anybody else. So, I'm gonna text Kevin and let him know that he's all set. And then I'm gonna wait for my food, and by the time he comes back, my food should be here. So, yeah. Wish me luck, guys. I'm a little nervous. Okay. Wait for him to come back, and we'll be good.
Okay.
Good?
I'm back.
Alright. I am going to wait for my food.
Okie dokie.
And hopefully it'll be here by the time you're done.
Sounds good.
Alright. Good luck, guys.
Alrighty, chat. So I gotta think again. So we've got a Haxorus. We've got Rakdos. We've got Baltoy, Masquerain, and I'm forgetting the last Pokemon again. God damn it. Phanpy. So, Baltoy and Phanpy are weak to Milotic. Maractus would be bad against Milotic. But the thing with Milotic, oops. We do have Water Pulse. We do have Twister. And we do have Recover. What is Okay. Refresh will help with that stuff in case we get it. Masquerain is not an issue, I don't think. And I generally don't think she's going to Haxorus. My fear is, again, the Maractus. Like, I'm balancing between Milotic or Tranquil. And honestly, either one works because Milotic has Recover, Tranquil has Roost. The issue with Tranquil is that the moves he has is not as easy as something as compared to, like, Milotic, which knows Twister and Water Pulse. But it would be good against the Maractus. But I have to think, because if it goes into Donphan or Baltoy, Tranquil may not be the best option. So I honestly think Milotic is the way to go. Because the thing, I mean, the only other thing I could do is I could just send in Chandelure again. Let me think again. Baltoy, Phanpy. Baltoy and Phanpy are killed with Milotic. Maractus is killed by Tranquil or Chandelure. And Masquerain, I don't think she's gonna go into the Masquerain, because the Masquerain's dead to any of these three. Because it's just that fragile. So I think regardless if we like, because let me think. I don't think it knows. Because the thing is, with Maractus, and don't worry, chat, I'm not looking it up. I'm like looking up stuff for myself here. And Milotic doesn't. The thing with, I'm literally just looking at my team, like, to my options here. Got my Milotic I just pulled up, and then I'm looking at the Chandelure. I know doesn't learn anything, which is unfortunate. Milotic. Alright, yeah, I think Milotic is our best option right here. It does kind of suck in a way because, again, I'm putting in a Pokemon that is good for me right now, but I honest to God think it's our best bet here. That might actually cause us to win, so. And if worse comes to worse, it is the Maractus, then we tried our best. And all I can do is kind of hope that Recover helps me in the long run. But I don't think it will. Because depending on the grass type move, it knows. Again, it may be something else completely. Oh, it is serious. Excellent. It might be something else completely unrelated. Oh, shit. Damn it, I messed up. Okay. Yep, I think that's our best bet here. Again, it does suck if in Maractus, but you know what? Hey, Tom.
Hi.
Hey, baby.
My food hasn't arrived yet. It should be here in the next minute or so.
Okay.
Just letting you know, so if I have to get up, that's why.
Well, if you want to set up the battle, and then if you want to wait till I get here, I'm fine with waiting a few minutes.
Okay. I mean, you're still waiting to pick up the order at the convenience store, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
It shouldn't take long, but if I have to get up, I have to get up, you know?
That's fine.
Hi, Tom. Okay. And after this, we'll probably end stream, I'm assuming.
Yeah, whatever you think. I mean, what time is it? 9? Oh, it's almost 10. Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a good 2 hours in, so.
2 cage matches. We have a decent start. Alright, whenever you're ready.
No, wrong one. Pull up showdown. Okay, you can send
And now they're
a battle
heading
over.
to me, so.
You can send a battle over.
Okay. Let's do it.
Alrighty. I am hoping I did this the right way, but we'll find out. Good luck.
You too.
Oh, shit.
So I had a feeling you were gonna do this.
I
Now.
did not think you would do this.
I think your thought was that I was gonna do one of my first forms.
No.
Oh, okay.
I prepared for that, but I wasn't thinking, like, yes, that was going to guarantee it. I was prepared for it to honestly be Maractus, but I also was like, oh, maybe it's not, because I think, regardless, I think the plan I had would have been fine. This, I did not plan for this, though.
So, if you knew a thing I was going to use Maractus, why did you send out Milotic?
No, it was it was the best thing I had at the moment for what I thought was going to go against your team. I didn't have a plan for this thing.
Okay, well, you never know. You could surprise me. Okay. Yeah, I don't like recover. I don't like that. Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Damn it.
Ah, my phone. Well, I mean, hey.
I could have kept going for Twister, but I think, regardless, I think you would have been fine. Still would have won either way.
It would have been a stall fest otherwise.
Yeah.
Hey, well, you won one tonight. I won one tonight. We're even.
I'll take it.
And honestly, I know it sucks because Milotic's actually really good. It's a really good mod.
Milotic was really my best bet to go into for that moment.
Yeah.
Just because I could have done Tranquil, and that was my second option I was going to go into. But then I'm like, I'm looking at the moveset it had, and it really wasn't the best. And I was like, well, that would be the only good thing if it was Maractus. But I was also prepared for you not to do it in Maractus. For some reason, I did not think you would do Haxorus. For some reason, I dismissed that completely.
Honestly, it was either Haxorus or Maractus. Those were the options. So
for some reason, I was sitting there thinking that would you really want to risk sacking the Haxorus? But
in reality, my thought process was I'm not going to send out the two little I have because if I do, you're going to wall them no matter what you use. You know, everything you have impacts my mons either way. And then obviously, using Masquerain, he's weak as hell. No matter what you do, there's not much to do. And then Maractus it was either Maractus or Haxorus. Those were the two.
No, it was a good play there.
Because if you think about it, you know, if you used Chandelure again, you would have not been able to knock out Beyblade easily because he's a psychic type. If I used Maractus to Chandelure, you would have been able to knock him out with the fire move.
Yep.
With Tantor, you would have had Milotic. You know.
See, that was my thing. I'm sitting there. I'm like, that was my whole thought. I'm just like, yeah, I'm putting everything what I have to what I could use. And I did at one point think about Chandelure, but then I'm thinking like, again, the only thing I would have been good up against was Maractus.
Right.
So that's kind of the reason why I went into Milotic, because I'm like, my plan with Milotic was to recover fast. Because in case Maractus had a grass type move, but then if it did enough damage, I could have just recovered to stall it out.
I think Chandelure would have done good against Haxorus anyway, because you could have had a chance to burn me, which would have.
Yeah.
But either way.
But in my mind too, I'm thinking what I think of going into this too is that if I'm gonna send in one of my best Pokemon, I need to almost guarantee that I can win it. I don't want to lose my best Pokemon. And despite the fact that I used Chandelure my first battle, now I'm in a moment because again I can only do it again. Which reminds me, actually.
Well, anyway, my food is here, so I know you're gonna probably end. So.
Yeah, we'll probably wrap up here for the night.
Yep, I'm gonna grab my food. So.
How the hell does that make sense?
Make sure that if it can't learn the TM by what it is, go to look up Cerebi, and then if it can, but for some reason you can't teach it, just PK Hex.
Yeah, I was just checking something curious. I don't think it can anyway because it's not.
Just check it for the sake of it.
Yeah. So
anyway, I'm gonna grab my food.
What are you gonna do for Hexerus? Are you gonna do items, revive, or TMs?
I'm debating between TMs and items. I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna take the night to think about it.
Fair enough.
And then I will next time. Then when we start stream next time, I'll just say it at the beginning.
That works for me.
So, alright, let me get my food. I'm gonna hop out a call because we're probably ending. So.
Yeah, I'll go find a raid target.
Alright. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. This was fun.
That was weird.
And yeah. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. If we don't do this tomorrow, we'll do this sometime next week before vacation.
Yeah.
I think we might do it tomorrow. We could. We'll see.
We'll see how we're feeling and all that.
Let's see where life is tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, I'll probably be live on my channel tomorrow morning, and then, Friday I will not be live because I'll be hanging out with. So.
Yeah. And cool. Alrighty.
Alrighty. Bye, everybody.
I'll text you in a few minutes.
Bye.
I'll text you in a few minutes. Oh, she left. Alrighty, chat. Let me save my game. You know, that does suck because, again, my Logic was doing us good, and losing a water type actually does hurt a little bit, but you know what? I have confidence we'll get something. We got a couple encounters coming up anyway. I think there's a gift Pokemon 2 coming up I forget about. I don't remember. I remember this game well, but I don't remember it well at the same time. It's weird. But, yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. I'll probably be live regardless. If we don't do this tomorrow, we'll probably do Genlock. Then we'll kind of just see what it brings. I never completed Gen 5. Gen 5's a lot of fun. I got a lot more respect for it. You know. Like I talked about in the Discord, guys, things are going to be changing a little bit. Obviously, in my personal life, I'm kind of just playing it day by day. That's actually the reason I stepped out for a minute, because I did get a phone call regarding something important for work. So, we'll kind of see what happens. Obviously, like I said, whatever happens with work, well, I shouldn't say whatever happens with work, but the fact that I'm losing my job, we'll kind of see where it works for content. But I'll talk about that more once I actually have more answers, because I'm still kind of in the unknown for answers, so. But it's all good. It is all good. Let's see who's live. I didn't realize there was a PlayStation thing today. Interesting. I'll have to watch that after stream. I didn't even know that would happen today. I didn't see it at all on Twitter. Interesting. Alright, chat. Let us... The Switch 2 drops tomorrow? I thought it dropped Friday. Oh no, it is tomorrow. 6/5. Damn. I definitely hope I can get a Switch 2. and by October. There's actually not a lot of people live right now. Maybe we won't do a raid tonight. There's not a lot of people live right now. I'm in a rush to get one. I want to get one just for ZA, honestly. Like, I'm looking forward to the new Mario Kart game, but if I have to wait, I'll wait. Yeah, there's nobody really live. I mean, well, I was going to say there's not people live, because there are people live. You know what? I haven't raided Jerry in a long time. Let's go raid Jerry. I haven't raided Jerry in a hot minute. Alright, guys. I'm going to send you guys over to our friend Jerry. He's playing a... I don't know what game he's playing. But he's saying it's his most anticipated game of the year, so... Go show Jerry some love, either way. I'll see you guys tomorrow for sure. Until then, have a great night. And we'll see you guys in the next stream. Good night, chat.